Happy Cinco de Mayo. Come on in, come on in. We're going to have some Cinco de Mayo music playing today. I have my prop too. Grab your margarita. It's 5 o'clock. And it's Cinco de Mayo. Tell your friends, those who are interested in learning more about real estate. Yes, today I'm going to be talking about this real estate market that we are in right now in the Baltimore metropolitan area, but it's everywhere. So those who are looking to buy, those who are looking to own again, come on in, come on in. Turn up the music. Come on, I'm waiting for my Own Again tribe. I'm waiting for my real estate followers. Come on in. It is time for Own Again, our weekly Facebook Live. Well, today is May 5th, and it is Cinco de Mayo. Who knows what Cinco de Mayo is all about? It is not Mexico's independence. It is a very minor holiday in Mexico, but in the United States, it has evolved into the commemoration of Mexican culture and heritage. So, particularly in areas where we have a large population of Mexican Americans. So all across the United States today, despite some social distancing rules in many restaurants, you're going to see folks having a good time. So I have plans to have a good time at home today. The weather has broken. We had rain this morning. It is now sunny. So I'm looking forward to getting outside. So I do use StreamYard when I bring our weekly Facebook Live to you. So if you have not allowed Facebook to access your account using StreamYard, please do, so that I can respond to you when you make a comment. So please give StreamYard permission to access your name and your picture, and that way I'll know who is asking questions, who's making comments, and who's saying hi to me. So hi. I'm going to go ahead and start today. We are going to be talking about what's going on in this real estate market, and I'm going to take a play on the word again. So you know our show is Own Again, and we're going to be talking about what it's like to be in the real estate market we're in today. So I want to just give you a little bit about the Baltimore real estate market. So we use a multiple list system here. It's called Bright MLS, and that's where we as realtors get our information about homes that are for sale, homes that are under contract, that are pending, and that have sold. And according to Bright, and I am quoting them, consistent with the past 7 months, the inventory of homes for sale was very lean, ranging from 0.7 months supply, right? That's not even 1 month, for mid-price single-family homes to 3 month supply for higher priced condos. Okay, this means there may be, yes, believe it or not, anywhere from 5 to 30 offers on a home. I'm a part of a couple of different Facebook groups, Instagram groups of realtors, and we talk about what's going on in our markets. And I heard yesterday an agent received 28 offers in 1 day on a home. You know what that looks like when it's time to even tour the home. There are lines. If you haven't seen it, there are lines oftentimes to tour a home. Because of social distancing, we can only go in for sometimes a 15-minute window to take a look at a home and get out. So what does that mean? It means that the buying process begins to feel like Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Starts to feel like an auction. Yes, yes, yes. If you have to drink, cheers. It begins to feel like an auction. And you wonder, what do you mean, Gersha? What does it mean to feel like an auction? Well, that means that because we have so many offers, making that home buying process feel like an auction means that it is almost going to the highest bidders. Buyers must submit their best and highest offer when they see the home they love, and quickly. So not only do we have to make the appointment really quickly as soon as it hits the market, when we go in to look at the home, we only have about 15 minutes to take a look at the home because there are other people waiting to get inside. And due to COVID, we all can't be in the house at the same time. And then you have to have your realtor, me, put together a 40 to 50 page offer, have to review it with you. You then have to electronically sign it, and then we have to get it over to the agent. Sometimes when we go to look for the home, we see right in the listing, all offers are due. It could be the next day at 5 o'clock. It could be 2 days later at 1 o'clock. We have deadlines. And so because of all of these parameters, it feels like an auction. Okay. So we want to make sure that you are super equipped. I want to work with you. I want to tell you what to do to get best prepared to make your best and highest offer when you see the home that you love. Okay, so that's the first thing. That's the A in home again. G. Now, you say, well, Gersha, what does G have to do with purchasing a home in the market we're in right now? Gumption. You must be spirited. You have to take initiative. You have to be resourceful. Woo! When you talk about being resourceful, right now, when a house hits the market, you have to sometimes drive by right away. The pictures are going to look amazing. You're going to think you know where it is. You're quite not sure if it's on the corner. You're quite not sure what block it is. You now need to find out if you're going to have a friend go over there because you're working, whether you're going to take a few minutes in your morning break or your lunch to go over. Make sure you like the location of the property, because what you're seeing online are the pictures of the inside. Okay, you got to be creative to land that dream home. And this initiative part, my job is to present properties to you. But once I set properties up on autos for you, once we have the HomeSnap app set up for you, show you how to use it, you need to be an active participant of finding your dream home. You can't just sit around and wait for that perfect home to show up in your email inbox. Buyers must be creative and they must take action. They've got to be active in their home search. Okay, so hey, hey, my Facebook user, I appreciate you here on our Own Again team. Thank you so much for joining in today. Thank you so much. So we just talked about A, that it's like an auction-like atmosphere. G, you have to have gumption so that you can move forward with us and get things done. A again, action. You, Mr. and Miss Buyer, you've got to take some action. So if you see that perfect home for you and your family, you have to take action. The days of pondering for 2 to 3 days, going home, sleeping on it, thinking about it, scheduling a second showing, scheduling a third showing, trying to figure out, is this the right home for you? It's going to be gone. And what happens is when I start working with buyers, they may not really believe that. And then what happens is they see it. They see it right away because they made that property one of their favorites, and boom, as soon as the status changed, they're reaching out to me. Oh my God, Gersha, it went under contract. Yep, you've got to take action. Most homes today, they're going under contract in 2 to 3 days. So getting an appointment to tour it is very challenging. So you're going to say, hey, Gersha, I see this home. It's perfect for me. I've seen all the pictures. Still trying to figure out the floor plan. I think I know exactly where it is, or I know that neighborhood. I've been trying to get in there for years. I then have to go through the process to make the appointment. Now, oftentimes the listing can be scheduled or the tour can be scheduled online. We have a system called Showing Time. But every now and then you actually have to reach out to the realtor or the homeowner. If it's occupied, you may have to make the appointment with them. If it's a vacant property, it's usually pretty easy to get an appointment. But if somebody lives in the house and you know what's going on, people are working from home right now and they're homeschooling right now. So the opportunity to see the homes are a little bit more limited because of that. Or when we go to see the home, you're like, hi, how you doing? Because they're working in their office. Or they may say to you, well, you really can't open that door because my 3 kids are in there on Zoom in school. So those are some of the other factors we're working with today as you look for a home. So when we say you got to take action, and I tell you, if you see that perfect home, you can't say to me, I've had a buyer say, house goes on the market, oh, I'm available to look at it Saturday at 10. And I said, is there any time before then? Oh, no, can't look at it till Saturday at 10. You know what happens. The house is gone. A lot of homes are hitting the market on the weekends, but there are others that hit during the week. So if you see a house go on the market Tuesday, you probably want to look at it Tuesday, okay? Because the offer is probably going to be due the day after or another day after. Another thing is a lot of the listings, the agent don't even put a due date on there. After you look at the home, what I do is I call the agent. I'll say, hey, my client and I, we just looked at the home. They really are interested in it. When are offers due? This happened to me last week. The agent said, I have 2 in my hand. It was the first day on the market. I looked at it somewhere after 5. So folks have been in there clearly early in the day. They took the time to submit their offer and they had 2 offers in their hand. That meant that my client and I, we had to hit it. We had to get on top of it, make our offer our best and our highest and get it through. And guess what we did? We got the house. We got the house. So you want to take action. It's going to be challenging to get an appointment. It's going to be challenging in a time crunch to have that offer written and you sign off on it and me getting it over to that listing agent. But that is just the way the market is right now. Okay? Got to take action. I informed. So you say to yourself, I've been taking notes. I've been checking out what's going on in the market. I see what's available in the neighborhoods I'm in. I went ahead. I got pre-approved. I am ready to buy. But you've got to be informed. So the question is, how do you find out information about homes and or neighborhoods? You want to use the tools that you have to learn more about the homes and the neighborhoods. If you're in the Baltimore area and you are not quite sure about all the neighborhoods in Baltimore City, one of the biggest resources that I love to send my clients to is, and I'm going to put it on here, it's livebaltimore.com. It tells you, there we go, it tells you about all the neighborhoods in Baltimore. It gives you lots and lots of information about them. So take a look at this site when you want to gather neighborhood information. As you start to search for your home, you're going to use the HomeSnap app. This is an app that I use and I share with my clients because it is tied to the multiple list system. It is updated every 10 to 15 minutes, and you are able to search homes very easily here. And you and I, we're going to communicate using this app, letting you know what is available on the market, if it's under contract, how many bedrooms, bathrooms. It's an amazing app. So I'm going to make sure to drop the link also in the comments so you can sign up for HomeSnap that's tied to me. So look at the listings that I may send you from the multiple list system because they're super duper comprehensive. Use the internet to get more information about neighborhoods. Go to the Maryland State Department of Education website to learn more about schools in the state of Maryland. If you want to learn about schools that are in your county or your city, go to that website. I work a lot in Baltimore County Public Schools. You want to go to Baltimore County Public Schools.org, put the address in, and you will find out what is in elementary, middle, and high school for that house. If you want to learn about crime statistics, go to the Baltimore County Police website, Baltimore City Police website, wherever the home is located. That's where you get crime statistics. The weather is getting very, very nice. Go talk to the neighbors. They're out gardening, watering their grass. Drop by. Hey, I'm interested in that house. How do you like the neighborhood? They are another source of information. So you're going to need to know all the information you can ahead of time so that you can make the best decision, sometimes before you even tour the home. Okay? Because once you tour that home, once it hits the market, you tour it, you're going to have to make a decision. So do all of your research ahead of time and be informed. Cool, cool, cool. The N, okay? The N in own again is numbers, numbers, numbers. So, you could look at homes all day, but without a mortgage, without a loan, we can't make a purchase. So know your numbers. I have all my buyers pre-approved for a mortgage before they tour their first home. You need to know how much down payment will be required. Are you getting an FHA loan? That's 3.5% of the purchase price. Are you getting a conventional loan? That could be anywhere from 3 to 5% of the purchase price. What are your closing costs? We have a worksheet. You know exactly what that's going to be. What is your interest rate? That has a bearing on your monthly payment. Interest rates have been amazingly low. Some of them are creeping up. You need to know what interest rate you qualify for. So you know what your down payment is, the closing costs. Are there any programs that you qualify for? You can't wait until you find the house you love to figure all this out. We have to figure this out before. So you want to set up a strategy call with me. I'll make sure to put that link in the chat as well. Do all of this work before you go out and take a look, because you want to know what you qualify for in terms of a mortgage. You want to know how comfortable that monthly payment is going to be. And you want to know, do you qualify for vacants to value? Does the house qualify for vacants to value? Do you qualify for live near your work? Do you qualify for, live near your work? That usually works for a lot of folks who work for the University of Maryland, Johns Hopkins, LifeBridge. There's the Maryland Mortgage Program. They have forgivable grants. I'm going to be on a seminar tomorrow with another lender who has a product now with a 5% forgivable closing cost grant. So there are programs like that out there, but we have to figure out, do they qualify for you? Where might the house be? All of those things. So I am hoping that as we talk today about owning again, A, it's an auction-like environment. G, you have got to have some gumption to get out here today. A, you want to make sure that you have you're ready to take action. I, that you're informed, and N, that you know your numbers. So if you have any questions, please drop them in the chat. I'm going to take a look right now, see whether or not. I'm also going to go to my Facebook page and see if there are any comments there. Of course, after the live, I'm absolutely going to go back and make sure that I have answered any of your questions. Okay, so did you lose your home to foreclosure, short sale, bankruptcy, or divorce? Do you want to be coached back to your greatness of being a homeowner? So come on, join our Facebook group. If you want to own again, go to GershaPorter.com. You can join our Facebook group. You can set a time to meet with me and talk further. I would love for you to continue to follow us on PorterPremierHomes.com, where we go live every Wednesday. And hey, I want to share with you, you guys know I'm a wine boss. I have a wine business. You remember how I used to feature a wine every week when we went live. Well, we have an opportunity to share my wine business through a tasting and some other businesses. It's called Black Business in a Box. It's an opportunity for you to learn about businesses you could start for less than $100. So if you've been thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, if you want to start a business where you're going to be automatically supported, and while you learn about these businesses, take some fine wine. We do have a Black Box in a Business, a wine tasting experience. It's coming up on Thursday, May 13th, and it is in person, socially distanced. 6:30 to 7:30. So I'm going to make sure that I drop that Eventbrite link in the chat so that you can go ahead and register and get your tickets. So we look forward to seeing you in person. If you haven't had a chance to see me this year, I'd love to see you too. So if you're not interested in a business and you just want to try some fine wine, come on out as well. We look forward to seeing you there. If you want to learn more about how we can work together, book a call with me. Remember, we're here every Wednesday at 5 o'clock. Please like and follow our Facebook page. Awesome. Let me see if we have any other questions. Definitely go to livebaltimore.com so you can learn more about the neighborhoods here in the Baltimore area. And there are probably some similar sites wherever you may be listening to this video. All right. Well, once again, we're going to close out listening to some Cinco de Mayo music. And I hope you have some fun planned today, because I do. And I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. We will be back with more valuable information about owning a home, buying in this market. Have a good evening. And don't forget, please share this video with your family, with your friends, with someone you know who may be interested in purchasing a home or owning again. Take care. Bye-bye.